What's going on, guys? Yes, I already know what you're thinking. Juice, I thought you weren't going to make any more of these kind of videos. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, alright, look, don't get used to it, okay? This is like a one-shot kind of thing. I'm not going to be covering the news like every little detail when it comes out for Gotham, but this one is interesting because it's almost as bad as, is Ben Affleck going to be Batman? Is he not going to be Batman? And that is the rumor that freaking Jerome is not the Joker. And I still wasn't going to cover it because you guys know how I feel about Jerome and all the craziness that comes out about him. But I got kind of pulled into this one because Cameron Monaghan himself responded to me and my Twitter mentions were like, so we're going to talk about it. And let's just jump right into it because it starts with Gotham Hub, which is a popular Twitter account for Gotham. This is the tweet they put out. In an exclusive interview with Discussing Film, Bruce Wayne actor David Mazouz has confirmed that Jerome Velasquez is not the Joker. And the birth of the actual Joker is one of the most brilliant things Gotham has ever done. And of course, I checked out the source that Gotham Hub added in this tweet, which is Discussing Films, but they didn't seem like a very large Twitter account. They seemed like they posted a lot of news about like nerd stuff, but I couldn't find the actual interview, and I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, I didn't try too hard to find it, but I didn't really need to because Cameron Monaghan responded to this tweet with this. I can confirm, what we've cooked up and discussed is something not to be missed. It's a twist on familiar themes but new and old echoes of the mythos. Something entirely new but we believe true to the spirit of the show as well as the comics. Proud I get to be a part of it. So right there, Jerome fans, aka Cameron Monaghan fans, are like, what? He's not Joker? What? And he's just like, everybody's freaking out about this. And they're just like, oh, tell me it's not so. And just go look at the freaking tweet and see everybody freaking out about what he had just confirmed. So, of course, me being Juice, I totally had to talk about this because we've been talking about Jerome not being Joker or being Joker for like 2.5 years now. So, of course, I had to say something about this, especially when he mentions the comics. Specifically, the true to the spirit of the show as well as the comics. That part is what got me. So I tweeted to Cameron, kinda hard for it to be true to the comics if the real Joker shows up after a character like Jerome. Joker would never copy someone. He's his own original type of character. If Jerome isn't the Joker, Gotham has ruined the character. Plain and simple, in my opinion. To which he responded, you gotta wait, my friend. At that point, my Twitter mentions are like, it's all just likes, retweets, and surprisingly, a lot of people commenting to Cameron, of course, with me tagged in it, why the fuck you lying? That old chestnut of a meme, which was very surprising because now everybody thinks he is lying about being the Joker, and it's just whatever. And my tweets my mentions as I'm filming this video are still being liked and retweeted. And of course, with all those likes and retweets, you get the fans that don't agree with you and have to voice their opinions, which is something I've been doing for years now, so I totally expected that. But I actually did end up responding to Cameron with this. I'll be watching. I kind of feel like this is the old psych headline / quote, and the show is using the whole technically he's not the Joker until now, but I guess we shall wait and see. And that's where everything ended, but still we had this huge pipe bomb dropped on us, and you can still interpret this in any way you want to. You can take it at face value that David Mazouz and Cameron Monaghan just confirmed that Jerome Velasquez is not the Joker and be like, oh my god, that's crazy. Or you can go back and see what has happened for the last 4 years and realize that Gotham has said a lot of things before that have never come to fruition. So that could be the little nugget of hope that you can latch onto, that Jerome is still going to be the Joker somehow. And of course, everybody's coming up with their theories, and I know you want to hear some from good old JUICEbox. So I will go ahead and indulge your freaking addiction. But I will say that they're pretty simple. One, they're telling the truth, and that Jerome is actually not the Joker, which would be the stupidest thing this show could do. And you can say like, no, they're doing different things from the comics and blah, blah, blah. That's fine. If you want to believe that and you want to say like it doesn't ruin the Joker's, you know, persona and all that jazz, you know, him copying another character, whatever, that's totally fine. I'm not going to argue that again because we've done that plenty of times on this channel. But what I am going to say is it's stupid from a Gotham's producer standpoint, or like anybody that like, you know, runs their social media or anything, because I want to say Cameron Monaghan like single-handedly probably saved this show because he has such a strong following, and then they brought Jerome back. Everybody got hyped for him. Everybody's hyped to see him on this season. Like, Jerome has been... He was like someone that probably saved this show. And if that's the case, and you're going to go ahead and basically get rid of his character, because are you going to want a Jerome character and this new Joker character on at the same time? I don't think so. But if you are going to take away the Jerome character and not fulfill his destiny, which I think should be the Joker, then you kind of just ruined the best thing you had going on this show. The other thing is exactly like I said in my tweet. They are just giving us the good old
psych! Psych, psych, psych. Sign, super psych.
And, you know, he's gonna be the Joker in a kind of like, technically, his name was never Jerome Velasca, or technically, the Joker wasn't born until he fell into the vat, or technically, you know, blah, 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 that kind of stuff. I feel like it might be the good old psych out, and Jerome is actually still gonna be the Joker, which I would be okay with. Like, I'm like, all right, he's the Joker, badass, this show can continue and keep doing, you know, building on what it has. But at the same time, I feel like it's kind of a cop-out that the show has to do that, you know what I mean? Good shows don't have to, you know, stoop to cheap tricks to get people to watch or to have people tune in. If you just make solid characters and make solid writing and have solid storylines, people are gonna come back. They don't need this social media craziness or this false, like, you know, these false storylines that you're making outside of the show. But in the end, I would still be happy that Jerome is technically the Joker after all of that jazz. And those are the only two ways I can really see this playing out. It's either they're telling the truth, Jerome is not the Joker and some new person's gonna come in, or we're actually going to, you know, get Jerome as the Joker, but these things were just lies. And yeah, I don't really know what else they could do here. The biggest thing here would be is if they're actually telling the truth, who the hell's going to be the Joker, and how are they actually going to come up with a storyline that satisfies new and old viewers? You know, it pays like, or it pays respect, or, you know, it's in the spirit of the show and the comic books. Because I just don't get around the whole idea of Joker taking somebody's idea. I mean, are they going to make the Joker 100% totally different in the way that Suicide Squad tried to make him totally different? And, I mean, we saw how well that worked out. Not well at all. So, I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. But, I mean, if Jerome Velasca, a.k.a. Cameron Monaghan, is not the Joker, I feel like Gotham is making a huge mistake. But, you know, the optimist in me wants to say that they wouldn't be that dumb to do that, and they're gonna go with the technically he was never the Joker until this moment scenario. But we're gonna have to wait and see. Anyways, guys and gals, I made this video very quickly for you guys to enjoy this news because I know it's been a lot of craziness. But remember, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, there's gonna be plenty of new content. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification little bell thing because, you know, you wanna be notified every time I make a video, right? If you haven't checked out episode 2 of Rumor Mail, which is a new series on this channel, definitely check it out. It is right there. Also, go check out my birthday video if you didn't check out that. Yes, it's not nerdy related, but I do have a whole bunch of nerdy goals that I want to accomplish in my life. Definitely go check out that. It's very different, especially if you were a fan of the vlog type episodes that I used to do. Check out that video right there. But as always, guys, I am your host, JUICEbox. Remember, when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself something. Have I my daily dose of juice? See you guys next time. Bam! The camera fell.